Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is about top 10 action manhwa to read. Let's begin this video without wasting any time. Number 10, Taming Master. Chapters released 57. A well-known gamer in the virtual reality game community, Park Jin-seung. He reset his level 93 character to obtain a hidden class, but the class he chose was the most useless class in Kylin, the Summoner. On top of that, a call from his professor leads to a mental breakdown. This manhwa has anti-clockwise plot where the Mick gets a weird ability and he has to use it to the fullest. The problem is MC gets annoying sometimes, but it sure gets interesting going ahead to plot. Number 9, Solo Spellcaster. Chapters released 54. The ordinary salaryman Park Do-hyuk finally got the awakening he had always wished for in a life or death situation. Unbelievably, the memories and experiences from the game he spent his entire life in his 20s playing became these powers of awakening. What's more, it was a 1 in a billion, triple awakening. The extraordinary player Park Do-hyuk's journey picks up now, as he aims to reach the world's peak. This manhwa's plot is somewhat like solo leveling, but instead he also helps his partners. I like this manhwa and it's also easy to read and understand. Give it a shot. Number 8, The Immortal Emperor Luo Wuji has returned. Chapters released 70. Disciples and brothers betrayed one after another, and a generation of immortals fell. Though the body is dead, the soul is immortal. And with the most precious, Supreme Emperor's scripture to reverse the cause and effect, return to the earth, break the karmic barrier, and cast the divine personality again. This is typical revenge manhwa with some good plot and op-MC. Number 7, Arcane Sniper. Chapters released 40. A series about a hyper-realistic fantasy game. Sergeant Ha, you crazy bastard. You shot another full round of bulleyes. The sharpshooter Halia simply wanted to be a part of the army forever. However, due to an unfortunate accident, he became paraplegic and was tossed back into society. The revolutionary VR game, Middle-earth, presented a new life to him. Money obtained in Middle-earth has real-world value. Yet, he ruined his chance by selecting the lowest-tier character. I'm not like the others. This is all I have. Black gunpowder, iron balls, and ramrods. I'll show you all what a real musketeer is. This manhwa is good one, I'm sure you'll like it. Number 6, Rise from the Rubble. Chapters released 24. 10 years after the meteorite hit Earth, S starts to face monsters that they have never seen before. Zuo Fan had a title, Traitor's Child. Among all of the level 1 star warrior, the most useless one escaped. He awakened in a scheme plot by someone while hunting the monsters on the battlefield. He awakened a system. Since then he started to walk on the path to find the reason and truth behind his father being a traitor. Gradually his path changed to saving the world. This manhwa just gets better and better, believe it. Number 5, Spirit Farmer. Chapters released 54. The average Korean citizen who has been desperately trying to be a hero for 11 years has realized that this is not his craft or his dream. After giving up everything, Lee Kun-woo decided to become a farmer and live his quiet life. But is it that simple? The plot is so interesting as it tells about the story of farmer and spirit. The manhwa is innovated from solo leaving to solo farming. Number 4, Limit Breaker. Chapters released 39. Due to an unknown error, Kim Ki-bong was trapped in the awakening test for 3,000 years. In the real world, 10 years have passed, and it is overrun by monsters and dungeons. The battle now begins for Kim Ki-bong, who returned with the max level, to restore the world back to the way it was. It is good to read in one shot. Number 3, Kill the Hero. Chapters released 52. One day, the world transformed into a game. Dungeons and monsters emerged in the middle of cities, and players who had received the god's authority appeared. Se-jun Lee, the guildmaster of the Messiah Guild that would bring salvation to the world. Let us save the world together. Let's put an end to this nightmare. The whole world celebrated the hero's appearance, and I became his comrade. But he wasn't a hero nor a messiah like the world was hailing him. He was a deceitful hero with the secret ambition to rule the world. You did well. If it weren't for you, I couldn't have come up till here. I lost my life at his blade in the last dungeon, or so I thought. The announcement I heard next to my ear the moment I died. Starting the game, I returned to the past, back when I still hadn't awakened as a player. And this time, it's my turn to hunt him. One of the best plot in this list. Number 2, Rooftop Sword Master. Chapters released 80. After being beat up and put into a coma by 8 of his classmates at Nungwang Middle School, Se-young woke up after 9 long months and found out that his father committed suicide by self-immolation in an attempt to get justice for what happened to him. As a result, the investigation reopened and that attackers who tried to sweep it under the rug received a proper sentence for their crimes. But Se-young was unable to assuage the anger and fear he felt for the unjust world. See, a young thoroughly hid himself from this sort of world. The sun would rise and set, the seasons changed, and not once did he step outside of his home. But one day, a sudden and strange sound enticed him to open the door. Embedded in the center of the rooftop was a gigantic blade emblazoned with the words "War Sword," and with it came the whispers of a god, one of the best art style story in manhwa I've read. Number 1, Villain to Kill. Chapters released 28. You must become the greater evil to fight against the real evil. Cassian dies after being framed for the murder of a comrade. Just when he thought it was all over for him, his soul is transferred into a young boy, a popular, top-class psyker who was everyone's envy turns into a villain overnight. It has best art out of 10, the plot is just getting started and it's getting a lot more interesting. Thanks for watching my video, like, share and subscribe for more videos, bye.